Design for Change, our Young Innovators Award winner. Some of you might have noticed we have some rather young people in the audience tonight. Design for Change begins with a simple and powerful premise: I can. More specifically, children can. By empowering students to identify the challenges that most affect their communities, Design for Change encourages them to find the solutions themselves and lead adults and their classmates in this effort. Design for Change first began in a school in Ahmedabad, India, growing just a few years later to more than 32,000 schools across the country. Not long after, Design for Change became an international movement, empowering 25 million students in 35 countries to improve their communities. Children are introduced to a four-step process: feel, imagine, do, and share. And rather than ask the question, can I, they are taught the power of saying and believing in the phrase, I can. In India, Design for Change students have taught their parents to read, stopped child marriages, cleaned up their neighborhoods, and fixed potholes on the street. In Lancaster, Pennsylvania, a group of students concerned about childhood obesity reached over 55,000 members of their community as they advocated for bike paths there. In Bhutan, students at one school decided to reduce their use of throwaway packaged food after visiting a landfill and seeing the waste piled there. Expanding the impact of their project, the students got 80 other schools to endorse their efforts. All around the world, children, including the children who will be on this stage tonight, are stepping up and learning that the power to create change lies in them as much as with the adults who educate them and influence their lives. This feeling of agency and advocacy will stay with these children their entire lives, encouraging them to remain engaged as they become adults. As an ambassador of the organization once said, the task inherent in the Design for Change School Challenge, defining problems, determining solutions, and effecting change, something that the Rockefeller Foundation also aspires to, challenges both sides of a child's brain and all parts of their hearts. For recognizing that children are an untapped resource in developing better and more livable communities, and in creating the potential for leadership and citizenship for the youngest among us around the world, we celebrate the accomplishments and innovations of the Design for Change School Challenge and the work of its founder, Kiran Bir Sethi. Let's welcome up the School Challenge participants who are accepting tonight's Innovation Award on behalf of their many peers around the world who are inspired on a daily basis by Design for Change. Kiran and students Tuoya Chang from Taipei, Taiwan, Danielle Antonio Dominguez from Guadalajara, Mexico, and Caitlin Friedberg and Abigail Frankel from Pearl River, New York. Please join me.
All children grew up listening to stories, tales of great valor and courage, performed by superheroes with magical powers. They listen with rapt attention of how these heroes slay dragons and save the world. And just as a child starts believing in this, we adults tell them, stop it, superheroes are only in fairy tales. Today, Design for Change has uncovered the new breed of superheroes. Heroes who are still slaying dragons. The only difference is their dragons are bullies, child marriages, and loneliness. They're still using magical powers, only not laser vision and fancy masks, but the two most powerful words in the English vocabulary, I can. They are still saving the world, and they are our children. Design for Change would like to give a big hug to the Rockefeller Foundation for honoring these young heroes and telling every adult that yes, superheroes are not in fairy tales. They are in every child who says, I can, instead of can I. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Jonathan and I'm from Taiwan. My project starts with my friend Jack. My friend Jack, he couldn't see and he wants to know the people around him, how they look like, how his friends, how his family look like. But he's too shy to ask. So I designed little invitation cards that he could give to his family or to his classmates, to his teachers and to his friends, and to tell them that he wants to feel their faces and see if they accept it. And through the project, I learned that this is the first time that Jack ever touched his mother's face, and I'm very touched, and by the same time, I feel very warm. And I think there are many like Jack still out there, so I printed many cards, and I spread them out to other organizations, and we hope to help more people. And this is my story. Thank you.
Do you want to stand up? Why don't you come here? Come here.
Hi everyone, my name is Danielle and I'm from Guadalajara, Mexico. And I'm here to share my story about the Kilometer of Love, my project. Well, it all starts, I invented the project so that we could help our children that have cancer from all around the world so that they have better medications and so they can live a better life. And I believe that this program, it can help everyone. It showed me to never give up, no matter what the problem is, and that we can all make a difference, even someone like me. And we do it all from the heart. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Caitlin Friedberg from Pearl River, New York, and my classmates and I did a project trying to prevent bullying from happening in our school because it's a big problem, and we wanted everyone in the school to have someone there for them when they need help. So we decided to have advertisements instead of regular advertisements because they subtract from us, but we wanted to add something to someone's life. So, yeah.
Our advertisements were posters that displayed positive messages, such as kindness doesn't cost anything, be a friend, not a bully, and this is a bully-free zone. And we displayed these messages throughout the school. As soon as our peers began to understand what these messages meant, words began to turn into actions. And soon enough, you couldn't find anyone who was lonely at a lunch table. Everyone had someone there for them. So, thank you.